Alright, this lesson is called Social Studies, the Quick Project. It's about the First Nations and European settlers for the grade 6s and the early civilizations for the grade 5s. So let's get started. Good morning, 5-6. Today we're going to take a look at your social studies project. You've done the research, and now you're going to put that research into action. So our learning goal with grade 5s, you've been learning about the early civilizations all week and how they relate to us. Grade 6s, you've been learning more about the First Nations and European settlers and how this interaction helps shape our civilization. And now you're going to complete this by researching topics of your choice, and then you're going to present them to the class today. So let's get started. We're going to start today with a quick example of what your project might look like. Now this is going to be the game show that Mr. Finkelstein and Max and Liam put together. So that should be done by now, by the time you get a chance to look at this. And now the project. You're going to turn the timer on, and you are going to take the research. You have to complete one of the following projects. Let's take a look at the RAF stuff here. So it's the role, audience, format, and topic. The role is the person the role you are assuming. The audience is who you are creating the project for. The format is the type of project that you're creating, and the topic is how you're going to present this stuff. So let's take a look at the first one. It's the role is of a teacher, the student is the audience. You're going to do a lesson plan, and the topic is you have to teach your classmates about an early civilization if you're in grade 5, or First Nations and European settlers if you're in grade 6. How do you create an interesting, engaging lesson for other students? The television producer, the second topic is television producer, audience is children, and the format is a television pilot and game show. You've been asked to fill in the time slot during a prime time television show. What show are you going to do? Grade 5s, you're going to work on early civilizations again, and grade 6s, First Nations or European settlers. What type of show do you create? And then you've got an ad agency that's going to create a television commercial with a jingle. You can read about that. You got a newspaper reporter for the reader. You can do an interview, a podcast, or a newscast. You can do a computer program as a computer program, creating something for students or educators. You can do a video game. You can do a toy company with children. You can do a toy pitch here. I'm going to move this up. Not that. Yeah. And there is a copy of this that will be available to you in the on the Moodle, but you can see the last one is open, and down at the bottom here it's tough to see, but you can create your own all the way through. And yeah, rules and regulations. It's going to be 25 minutes. You're going to choose one of the options and complete it. It's going to be group work or individual work. Max number of people in a group is 3. Also, I want to add here that you're aiming for a 1-minute presentation, and that's it, just 1 minute. Okay, good. And student success criteria. By now you would have made this, but this is just what you think you need to do to be successful. I threw in a couple teacher ones. You need to have information that's clearly presented. It has to be presented in an engaging and interesting way. You have to work well as a group or use your time wisely as an individual. You've used your strengths to complete the project in a timely manner, and your project is no longer than 1 minute. All right. I know you can't ask me questions, so there's your lesson on Social Studies Quick Project, and good luck.